guess I'll start live streaming. I'll mute that, just for now. Wait, huh? Oh, this is a different one. Oops, hold on. That's a different one. That's a different video. There we go. That's more accurate. Showing my previous stream on broadcast. That's funny. Hello, Observery. Hello, welcome to this broadcast. I guess you could say I'm live streaming Genshin Impact a little bit. Just doing some Genshin Impact. Nothing much, nothing special. It's very early in the morning too, so I'm trying my best to be very quiet as much as possible. So yeah, so welcome to this broadcast. And how this is working right now is that I have myself muted in the reality app. So my voice audio will be coming from this little tiny, I guess, YouTube that reality have for themselves, I guess, with this YouTube option. So the audio or my character sync won't be in sync that much, so there'll be some delay, which I think that'll be weird for some. But yeah, just a little heads up. Yeah, how many times whenever I do the side quest, I don't see anything. I don't see any changes other than there's some drops that comes by, something like that. But not much of a big impact, really, with the side quests and such. So sleepy. But I want to train my body at least. Why is fog over there actually? Oh, there's actually fog over there. Hold on, that's kind of curious. I want to see what's going on over there. Why is there fog over there all of a sudden? I'll play with you later, I guess. Sure, why not? We can fight the Mirror Maiden while we're at it. Hmm. 75k, right off the bat, not bad. Alright, let's see. There's fog over here, but what for though, exactly though? Hmm. I don't know, I guess the fog sort of stopped when you get close to it. That's weird. I actually never had that happen to me before, so it's a bit interesting. Cause I always do this whenever there's like an open world game feel to it. Whenever there's like an object or a island or a destination that looks very ominous and very weird, or looks out of place, I always have the urge to go and check it out and to see if what's up over there with the interesting place over there. Because that's something I always do whenever I play open world games. It's just a habit. Oh. I guess I killed the other guy already, so I was just so confused. Why isn't the other guy showing up? Alright, I guess I already killed him. It's like 6:37 a.m. in the morning right now. It's very early. Unagi. YouTube's having an error. Experience buffing. It's something going on. Stream status pretty poor. What can I do to actually help this a little bit? Now think about it. I mean, it looks like it's going fine, I think. Yeah, it looks quite fine. I guess YouTube is messing with me. Huh? What? How do you even fix this? No, looks like it's correct. I don't know what YouTube's up to. Delicious coffee and delicious caffeine. Delicious. Oh well, whatever the hell's going on, it's not even buffering at all. At least on my screen. And anywhere else too. It doesn't look like it's buffering, so it's probably just YouTube. So I'll just continue streaming and ignore it a little bit for now. And maybe I'll check it out later, I guess. Why is it buffering and such like that? Because right now everything's running pretty normally. It's running like normally what it's supposed to do right now, so. What's wrong, YouTube? What's wrong? Battleship. Oh. Wow, 12k of Mona, that's insane actually, now think about it. 12k? Collect your dead friend stuff. Hello, official Paimon, welcome. Welcome to this podcast. Right now, I don't know, on my screen. Well, I'm on a YouTube studio page. It's saying that YouTube's having some sort of buffering issue, or the screen is pretty poor and such. But I'm not sure it's true or not, since right now, to me, it looks like it's running pretty smoothly. So I'm not sure. This is like this is probably on YouTube's end. They're just making a mistake. But the stream, looks what I'm doing now on YouTube looks quite smooth. It's running smooth at the moment. At least that's how it looks like. At least since it looks like it's running smoothly, as it's attended to. So yeah. But thank you for coming. Maybe this will go away eventually. I don't know. Cause it seems like it's like an error, which I would deal with it later. Alright, let's go farm some domains. Actually, no, it's down here. Ugh. Hopefully I get lucky, because what I need right now, I think, is actually, I need another, let's see, flower piece. What were we using earlier? I was using this one, right? Yeah, I was using this one, or either this one. I forgot to, oh no, wait, I was using this one. But this one's way better and more superior. So I'll switch over to that one. So what I really need is another timepiece, a very good timepiece. Yeah, a very good timepiece that can replace this, somehow replace this. If not, then try to at least get a goblet piece to have geo damage bonus with better substats. Because this is definitely meant for Zhongli at this point, which I'm never going to use him, whatever. Or Ito, I guess, but I'm not going to use him either. This one has potential, but since it's HP, it doesn't really count, so I need a better timepiece and goblet. Alright. Oh, shoot. Harbinger of Dawn, alright. Actually, you know what? Let's use a food buff that actually gives me only crit rate. I think there's a food buff that does that. This is increase attack. No, not. Yeah, increase crit rate by 9%. 12. 16. Oh, that's Mona's specialty. Ah, okay. I should actually make that more often. I should. I'll use Shin Yan's foot buff. Use the Mist Splitter. Let's see, 50, no, 49. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oops, kind of messed up. This I'm doing less damage without the Adeptus in Temptation and without the extra, I think 5% crit damage. I think that's what I need. Yeah, I'm doing less damage, it seems like. No, actually, wait, no, I'm doing way more damage, but just that without the need of using, without the need of being around. Having my HP more than 90% basically to get more crit rate. So I guess I am technically doing more damage, like elemental damage wise, but everything else is a miss, or not really. Since, you know, the Mist Splitter has a property of giving some extra amount elemental damage to any sword characters who equipped it. So in this instance, I'm doing more. I'm getting some geo damage more from the sword a little bit. Yeah, 30k, which is pretty good overall without the need of the Harbinger of Dawn. But I would say this again to myself, yeah, like 12%. But I'll say this again though, I really don't prefer the Mist Splitter. I really prefer the Harbinger of Dawn. It's more of a comfort weapon at this point for me. It's a comfort weapon. The Harbinger of Dawn is pretty good overall, and the Mist Splitter is definitely meant for catching. Which is what I'm gonna do. Ah, got my hopes up. Ah, notification. What's going on? The weather seems normal. No, I'm kidding. At least that's what it looks. At least that's what it looks like. All right, let's eat the Adeptus Temptation so that I can do this fight faster. Yeah, I should have like a couple more crit rates. Yeah, 73, so 83%. Oh wow. Yeah, that's like the only downside with the Harbinger of Dawn, is definitely the corrosion's kind of ruined the build a little bit, but it's okay though. It's not rid of a big deal since Lumen's usually just there to do quick burst damage. Noel's doing most of the sub DPS most of the time. So I think this is like a very nice team comp, I'll say, definitely. Because it kind of like covers Noel a little bit, I'll say. It covers it a little bit. $10K, 18, 12K, not bad. Yeah. That's decent, but since HP, I don't need that. I need a pocket watch that's defense, but the substats also matters too. I don't need more HP. And it's kind of hard to combat this one too, because it has pretty good crit rate and crit no, it has a lot. It has pretty good crit damage. So it's kind of hard to combat that one too. It's quite hard, really. That works, sure. That works. Hello, Sir Scar Scar Rumi Skarmarka? Skarmarka? Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Skarmarka, hello, welcome, welcome. And thank you for the like too, thank you. I'm just playing some Genshin Impact, and I was thinking maybe doing some, like after this, maybe some like co-op a little bit, but that's only if you're in NA. So if you're in America, I can definitely help you or co do co-op with you. But if not, then unfortunately, I don't have any other accounts set up for any of the other servers, such as Asia, EU, and I guess the other option I guess is China. I guess people are saying. I'm not quite sure, but unfortunately, so far I only have an NA as an active account at the moment. So sorry if you want to co-op. If you can't co-op with me. Okay. I'm not doing a lot of damage because I don't have my crit rate. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, nope. Yeah, nope. Alright, guess I'm going to eradicate the monsters in my world, I guess. Especially mostly the ruin guards. I don't know, fighting the ruin guards are quite fun for some reason. I don't know why. Because they seem pretty fun to fight for some whatever reason. I don't know, I just don't know what's up with that really. I really don't know why. I'm close for the battle pass. 35. Oh yeah. I can collect this right now, but I'm gonna wait. And I'm so tempted to unlock the Geonosis too, because I kind of want the bow, or I want a better claymore. That's the thing, because I got the polearm and the catalyst, but I don't have the sword too. But I really don't need swords in general since I'm fine. Like the thing is about me when it comes to games, whenever I'm playing games and such, whenever there's like a missing issue, like there's like clearly an issue with like my characters or something I really need for them, like to build them properly, I will immediately just search around the whole entire game, like in the world game, and just see what can I do in order to improve it. Because I've always been like this ever since I started playing like any other sorts of games. whenever there's like a free to play, whenever there's like a pay to win option where you can buy some exclusive packs in order to get like powerful weapons or some very early on weapons and such, I just immediately kind of don't resort to that option. Hello Emma, welcome to this broadcast. And it feels a little bit more rewarding to me personally whenever I figure out that, oh wait, like find another way or another method in order to make my character somewhat stronger in a way. Because I remember for sure, like I remember in the very beginning, I had a lot of struggles with swords in general back in the old days, in my newbie years days, I'll say. When I was still AR 20 to 30, I'll say, because that's when you usually struggle the most. I'll say definitely since around the moment you hit AR 30 or 35, it's when I guess you're somewhat forced to farm artifacts in a way to get stronger and to at least have like some sort of like additional passive skills you can get from the set bonuses from the artifacts. But I remember for sure for the weapons, I didn't have all these weapons whatsoever. I only had most of the 3-star weapons, and I used the Harbinger of Dawn quite a lot back then. And this is me speaking because I have Lumen for the very longest time. I used it ever since the very beginning of my playthrough. I was using Animal more than I discovered Geo. How I really liked the Geo playstyle a little bit. But for the longest time, I remember like I always asked myself, do I really need to go buy the battle pass in order to get stronger? But no, I kind of stuck to my guts that, well, if there's a way for me to get stronger, possibly, then I guess I should start reading. Start reading the passive skills these swords or these weapons can give you can give to your characters. Trying to find a nice team combinations in order to improve your damage outputs to kill the boss faster or at least to survive much more longer. And over time I realized actually I really don't need the battle pass weapon. I just need to come up with a actual decent team comp that has pretty decent synergy, I'll say. A very nice synergy with each other. Then later on, then I can immediately feel proud about myself being able to overcome the need of buying weapons in order to get stronger. I've always been like this type of player. I'm always been like this since I kind of don't like resorting to pay to win methods, which is fine if the company needs to make money, which is okay. But I don't like to resort to like spending money in order to pretty much get better. That's it. You know, Genshin Impact's a very casual game, but it's like it's one of those few tiny details or rewarding and such, you know. Oh, Emma, thank you for the like. Thank you for liking the broadcast. Now think about it, maybe I should switch out Shen Yan. Wait, no, yeah, probably switch out Shen Yan to to Mona, I guess. And then switch out to Noelle. Cause I kind of like the shield that Noelle has. She's probably one of my best shield characters at the moment. Hello Raven, hello, welcome to this broadcast. Welcome. I'm just playing some Love Genshin Impact, and I'm probably going to eradicate most of the monsters in my world since I'm pretty much done with everything what I need to do. So I'm just gonna kill most of the monsters just to farm materials at this point. Just your typical day in Genshin Impact. Just your typical day. Ow. Not too fast. Trying to do the dragon spike. It's kind of harder to do with the poem characters though. It's kind of harder to do. The timing's much more strict compared to Claymores, I'll say. Since you need some lag in order to have enough window to jump and enough room to do the plunging attack. I can't do it. There we go. Alright, enough games. To be honest, I think Electro Healer would be nice too. Electro Healer will be nice, I'll say. I guess Oz will probably help a little bit, but not really though. In a way, I guess. Not really. Not quite sure, actually. Decent. That's a decent amount of physical damage, though. That's a decent amount. That's it. Yep. Let's see. Self-fight rune guards. Oh, shoot. I don't know, for some reason I have this urge to talk about Noelle for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I'll talk about her. A little bit of Noelle. You see, my Noelle, she's level 90, max level, and she's Constellation 6. She is currently C6 right now, for sure. The maximum constellation she has. Must be Spotless is probably one of her best ability for her, I'll say definitely. The only thing I would say is kind of a bit of a useless one is definitely combat made a little bit, since it's a bit of a waste, honestly. Most of the time, you're not going to use her charge attack. You're losing way more DPS compared to doing your 4 normal attack. Whenever you use her elemental burst and elemental skill together. I would say in some scenarios, if like in a very very specific scenario, if you need constant healing, then Blade Noelle is probably the way to go to heal consistently if each of her normal attack takes a while in order to connect to the enemies in order to heal. So if you want constant healing like quickly as fast as possible, probably your best option is definitely Blade Noelle if you want to do it. If not, then that's fine. But Must Be Spotlight is actually very strong overall because it gives more additional attacks, 50% of her defense, and which means she can literally be a jack of all trades. So in this instance, as you can see, my Noelle with the white blind and with the husk of Orpiment, well, the husk artifacts, she's getting like almost 3,000 defense, which is quite insane. If I were to refine this further on, and if we go to a lovely Google, if I were to refine and ascend the white blind further on, having a 51.7% of the substat, then she can definitely reach 3k defense stats immediately, or roughly almost close to 4,000 if you're very lucky with your artifacts and such. But she's quite strong indeed. She's very strong. And what I just recently discovered too a little bit is that I forgot the defender artifacts. They also have defense as their secondary substats. So yeah, here, let me show you. If we switch out to this party out to, let me switch this to Ningguan. If we switch this party member, although I kind of don't have any elemental birds at the moment, so hold on. There we go. Alright, and for my Noelle too, her talent level's not that high yet. I haven't crowned the elemental burst and breastplate, and same with her normal attack. But even though with this like minimal like investments in her like hits and such, well, not like a max refine or whatever, she still hits pretty hard. She's still very strong. It hits like a truck still. Do this. Do this. $10K. Her damage went up to, her attack went up to 4,000, so roughly almost 5,000 attack. Her defenses went to 3,000, which is nice. Her crit damage is her only downfall, I would say, definitely, if I want to say. If I want to build her more, or invest her more, that means I kind of need to invest more crit rate on her. Since right now, the artifacts for her is mostly just for crit damage, some crit rate, I'll say. There's some in there, but mainly that's it. But it's mostly just crit damage. But I'll say you kind of don't need that much for Noelle, since she's still gonna hit pretty hard either way without like the need of like without the need of using her crit damage or crit rate and such. What's even better too, if I were to ascend this weapon right now, pretty much she's gonna hit like a lot. She's gonna do like a lot of damage either way. So she's quite strong. I'll say like very strong, very free to play. Newcomer friendly. I'll say she's like very easy to use. Simplicity is its best way, honestly. To be honest with you, simplicity is the best way to do. Hello, Nikki. Hello, welcome to this broadcast. Just play some Genshin Impact, and I'll just go on a tangent. Well, give me my take on Noelle, since she's pretty good. But you should. Oh, thank you for the like, though. Thank you for the like. But you should really build Noelle if you haven't touched Noelle. She's actually pretty easy to use. She's very easy to use. Just not many people use her, I would say. Because I was definitely saying Noelle is probably one of the rarest characters you can definitely see that's been used frequently, I'll say, in a long run. In some sense. Since most of the time you'll usually see 5-star characters who does a lot of damage but never see any shielder besides Zhongli and Diona. So if you don't have like one that's considered the best shielder, Zhongli or Diona, Noelle is actually a very nice option. She's a very nice option, and I would definitely say too, her shield's actually quite strong too when it comes to herself, because she can really sustain herself way much more compared to, um, I would say when it comes to healing, I'll say compared to Diona's. The only downfall of her as well is definitely her and her the ability to refill her gauge. That's the only downfall. So you kind of do need like a geo battery in order to recharge her elemental burst gauge as much as possible. I'll say that's the only downfall when it comes to Noelle a little bit. And it doesn't help too that these domains also, it kind of takes away your elemental burst too, so it's kind of bad. Yeah, that's the only downfall I'll say. Just her elemental burst fills up pretty slowly too, because I think you need like 60. If I remember this correctly, you need 60. Yeah, 60. So that's quite a lot to even cast her elemental burst. So it's best to have like a battery like Ningguang or the Geo Traveler. It's just that depending on what you prefer more as a team synergy and such, the Geo Traveler would generate more particles compared to Ningguang. Ningguang does also generate a lot of geoparticles as well, but it's kind of a bit bad if you kind of like mess up your cycle a little bit, since most of the time you're going to do a lot of your cycles. So you use any of the other two characters for support buffer characters, then cast your Mona out, then use Ningguang, put down her Jade screen because she has a talent where any character that walk past through the Jade screen will gain additional 12% Geo damage bonus, which is very good for any Geo characters. And that's when you can switch to Noelle. And most case scenario is that most people will equip the Dragon Slayer tome simply because of its passive skills it possesses, where any character they switch off with will have their attack increased by 40% for 10 seconds, which is very good. And then Noelle will do the rest. Then Noelle will do the rest of the work when it comes to DPS and such. For weapons, I can definitely say the White Blind is like the most free to play option for it if you want her to be your DPS. And since her shield absorption is scale based on defense too, so it's also a very nice option. And her healing also does come from defense, if I remember this correctly. Her heal is based off how much defense she has. Let's see. Healing, yeah, base of her heal, since also her healing's based off her defense as well, which is also very nice. So overall, this character is very good when it comes to like defense artifacts that you may not want. You can just give to Noelle, and she can definitely be a support role and healer role in that sense. But but realistically, Noelle's literally the definition of jack of all trades. She's not very good at, let's say, all of the not very good at one particular thing. She's very good at all the things that she can do. So if you really need help on Noelle, wait, did I mess up the farming? Hold on, did I messed up? I did. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Messes the farming a little bit. Oops. Oops. That's my bad. Yeah, it's completely my bad. Oops, it's supposed to be this one. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy explaining, but it's okay. But yeah, Noah's the definition of jack of all trades. You should definitely build her. She's very good, like very very good. And I will say too, even without C6 Noelle, if you don't have C6 Noelle, even C4 Noelle's also pretty good too. C4 is very good as well, since the duration of her breastplate, which is her elemental skill, if it shattered or the duration expired, it will create a very nice explosion doing geo damage, about 400% attack, which is very strong. Since you can definitely do around 10k to 23k, depending how much attack stats you have, I guess, in some scenario. You can just do that much damage in a single blow. Quick, and it's a quick burst damage, really, basically, and a very quick session like that too. She's very strong overall, like very very strong. Another nice weapon will be for her too is the Vivonia's Claymore. I'll say the Vivonia's Claymore is actually pretty good for her. I'll say it kind of gives her a little bit more of energy recharge, and since it also stops at 61.3% whenever max refine, no max in the Ascension. Refinement is also very nice too. If you get to low rank 5, it would be 90% instead of being 60%. And you know the cooldown's also reduced too by 8 seconds, I believe, since I do have the Vivonia's Codex at Refine level 5, I believe. That's 3, then it's under Muna. Yeah, 100%, 6% of the cooldown, which is very good. So the Vivonia's Claymore is also very good too. If you have it at Refine rank 5, so you can immediately generate more energy particles. And since you're also using a Geo character as a second unit, and you get the Geo Resonance, and you're also generating more Geo Particles. So overall, you're getting a lot of resources when it comes to like to refill your Elemental Burst. So which is very good. The Vivonia's Warble and the Vivonia's, well, mostly the Vivonia's weapon series are overall very good to be batteries in general. Another nice option. Another nice option too is the Skyward Pride, which is the 5-star Claymore weapons, which is very good. I'll say it's very good in Noelle too as well. Not being because it's probably one of the highest attack Claymores in the entire 5-star game, I believe. Before like they added more Claymores, it's one of them. It's up there. But it's also, since it also has energy recharge as well, which is very nice. And since the 5-star weapons, that just means that you have more. It has more stats value, so that means your elemental. I mean, that means your base attack, the base attack of the weapon is much more higher. That's it. Nothing really out of the ordinary, really. Nothing very special about it, but other than that, it kind of does like a little small wind shockwave in a sense whenever you cast a burst. So it's not that bad, really. It's still good though. It's still very very good. It's still very good. It's a nice option for It's a nice option. There are better 5-star claymores out there too that can outclass it. Definitely the, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically the very Geo art. It's a Geo Archon weapon, the Leeway series, basically that claymore. That claymore is also very good on Noel too. It's also very good. So yeah. Alright, that's cool. Yay. Alright, that's done. I guess tomorrow I'm not gonna do a stream for Genshin, I guess, for tomorrow. Because I kinda like my condensed lesson being like at 5 at max. Then later on I can deal with like the 5 runs on my own time. That's how it usually works. Usually. Alright, nice. And my moral's going down too. I am slowly becoming broke. And Genshin Impact. Slowly I'm becoming broke. I swear, a million morals doesn't sustain you at all. You need like around like 50 million more in order to be sustainable. Financially stable. You need to be financially stable. Oh man, that's quite expensive though. Alright, let's go to the crafting bench. Don't worry about that, I'm just drinking coffee. That's all. Because caffeine tastes delicious. I really like caffeine though. I don't know. It might be a addiction. Who knows? Nice. Uh, 117,000. 117,000 Mora. Went down the drain like that. Oh boy. Alright. To be honest, I should probably give Ningguan some sort of like not really, anything in general to give her more energy particles. That's the thing I kind of want her to get, I'll say, in a way. Because her energy recharge is only 175, so I'm only generating probably 3 to 4, which is quite decent, but it could be better. It could be better. I believe that it could be better. So my Noel should be able to do like a lot of damage now. Now I think about it. Alright, let's go fight the Rune Guards. Since there's a lot of Rune Guards around this parts in Leeway. I don't know why. Specifically in Leeway. Why are there so many Rune Guards in Leeway compared to in Mondstadt? It's quite interesting though. Probably because, maybe because there's a Rune Factory at one point during that side quest with Child. No, not side quest, the story quest with Child at some point. Or Tartaglia. But I don't know, I still find it pretty weird. I'll be honest with you. Let's see her crit rate. Alright. $12K. Oh, 29K with the burst of the shield. Yeah, she's very strong. She's very strong. Realistically, I can definitely switch out like Rosaria for Geolumin, definitely for sure. This will be a very odd team comp because you don't really need this much like same elemental characters, but considering that I kind of need more what is it? Energy particles, geoparticles for Noel. So this would be very nice. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Oh, there's also Volberries that I want. And I want the seeds too. Need the seeds, because why not? Oh, there's actually one more. Oh. Having Ingwan is actually pretty helpful too, because you can find ore deposits throughout the world and in Genshin. Yeah, I forgot that is possible. That's part of Ningguan's pasta talents. Let's see. Hold on, maybe nerf Lumen a little bit. She's a bit too strong, honestly. Any other? There we go. This one. Alright. Alright, now let's go fight some Ruin Guards. There's some parts over here, I think. Actually, no, it's not around this part, actually. No, wait, there's some cliff flowers I want for catching. I'm farming for catching too, man. I want her. I haven't got her for it's almost my 1 year mark of playing Genshin Impact, honestly, and I haven't got her yet. It's a bit sad, if you ask me. Because I really, really, really do want catching. But no, MiHoYo keeps on giving me characters I don't want, unfortunately. Which I'm always grateful for any characters I get when it comes to gacha games. But I want catching more though. That's it. Cause she can be a cat, but no, those aren't cat ears. But still, they can be very cute cat ears though. Cause catching can definitely be a cat. I want a Neko. We have Diona as a cat, but why not catching? Oh, for she's very cute too. Kitten's very cute. I'll get that flower later. Hello. $16K, that's new. 31K. Yeah. Well, this does leave a very good disappointing note. A little bit of a sad note too. Now she doesn't have that much energy particle, so she won't be able to generate much, but that's okay. That's completely okay. That's completely okay. As long as she has batteries, she'd be fine. Hello, Pandora. Hello, welcome to this broadcast. Welcome, welcome. I'm just playing some Genshin Impact and I'm just fighting some rune guards right now. Right now, I'm just going to eradicate most of the monsters throughout my world, just for farming materials and such. So yeah, so welcome, welcome. Hello, Jadelets. Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this broadcast. I wasn't even gone. Where is she? There she is. I guess I'll set this up immediately. $15K, 10K, 19K, 11K, 10. That 31K with the shield explosion. Nice, actually. Not bad, actually, not bad. It's actually pretty good though, not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good. $42K, wow. 42K with the shield explosion, pretty nice. That's a new record. And that's with Mona's buff though, but still, that's actually pretty impressive. $15K, 14K, 17K, 22K. I crit all my hits. I crit all of them. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this broadcast. I'm just damage testing my Noel currently at the moment. But yeah, that's all. That's awesome. I did all my 4 hits connected. No, all my 4 hits crit. That's amazing. Yeah, that's the only downside. That's it. I don't have that much crit rate. It's 42%. But still, that's actually pretty. That's actually very promising. That's very, very promising. Oh, thank you for follow. Oh, thanks for following, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Let's see what else. Actually, there's a group of hurdle trails over here too, so I can go over there. Oh, you do play Genshin Impact. That's awesome. That's nice. Are you in A by chance, or are you in a different server sense? Because I actually kind of want to help lower AR players for some reason, just to help them a little bit, but man, they don't want me, so I can't really help them. But yeah, because I kind of want to try. I kind of wanted to experience the lower AR experience a little bit, like be a low AR 30 to 20. Because I kind of miss those beginner or newbie experience. They're quite fun memories of them. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. Are you alive? No, you're dead. You're a dead Ruin Guard. Ignore you for now. Actually, no, I kind of need the arrowheads a little bit. Oh. Nah, you didn't drop any. That's nice. You didn't drop any either. I'm gonna go over here. That's all I want to go. Since I remember, because yesterday I tried to enter into lower AR players and ask them if they need help. They don't seem like they need help or anything. I don't know why though, but I was like, let me help you, because I remember because I've been helping out with my other friends. Well, I guess acquaintances. Maybe not really though. I tried to help them too, but they kind of like don't know what they're doing, and they kind of failed miserably. And then I have other friends too who need help with farming for Sayu, not for Sayu. And she struggled way too much. Since her artifacts is not that good, she doesn't know what she's doing most of the time. I'm still new to the game. Well, that's actually not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. So welcome to the Genshin community, even though the community is a mess on Twitter. If you check on Twitter that often, I hope you don't, because Twitter is Twitter. But yeah, if you're new to a game, if you need help, I'm willing to help. Just if you need help, just let me know. That's it. Cause I don't mind helping, but strictly though, I'll be focusing more of a healing aspect, since I kind of don't want to ruin the experience for low players too, because that's like my main like I set the rule for myself basically, pretty much. I know that my character will be too overpowered for the enemies in their world, and so I would tell them that I'll be strictly be focused on healing only, so that it won't be that boring for them, or at least don't ruin the experience for them and such. Yeah. Actually, no, come over here. You heard the trails. Come over here. Not bad. That's pretty decent, I'll say. Not bad. Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. Just let me know when your game is up and running. Then I can probably join your world. Yeah, then I'll join your world and see if you need help with anything. Hold on. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Hmm. Hello, Dead Walking. Hello, welcome to the app. Welcome. Welcome to reality. Hope you enjoy your stay in reality. And have fun to make friends and do a lot of fun stuff like broadcasting and everything else like that. Enjoy your stay in reality. Because actually, to surprise me, I just learned that in reality, I didn't know there's actually a translation feature that they have where I think you need to type down a command called slash translate to any other language that's available or that supports this program or this app. It's quite interesting. I didn't know that there's actually a auto translation, which is quite cool. I'm not gonna lie, because I've never seen anything like that before. Hello, hello Emily. Hello, welcome to this broadcast. Welcome. I think to be honest, I think I need more ER. Like it really does sounds like I do need more ER. Alright, I'll switch this out for that since it's 11 value. 250 should be nice for ER. Wait, if I want to generate more. Not seeing face, peace. Oh, okay, no, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time. No need to rush. There's no need to rush. We're not even in a rush or anything. Take your time. 5.8. That's decent, but I need more. But 4.5. Alright, I guess I'll take this one then. Didn't really make much of a difference. Alright, I guess it didn't really make much of a difference. Oh well, that's okay. Any other locations, the rune guards I know at the top of my head? Hey, there's some actually rune guards over here too. There's actually quite a few over here. Let's go. I guess it's 8 or almost 8, and I guess everyone's waking up. I guess I'm not sure because I've been streaming since 6 a.m. in the morning because, you know, why not? Why not? Actually, I'm in Central Time Zone, so pretty much Central Time Zone. By the time I wake up at 6, I just feel like streaming. I don't know why. I'm not really much of a morning person or early riser, but I kind of want to train my body a little bit, or at least get used to it. Since I don't know, I kind of wake up early. Ooh, okay, hello. Didn't expect you to come by. Hello, come down here. Alright, guess you can walk down. Oh, you used to? Oh, wow. Must have been quite some time. Nebraska is moved to. Oh, you moved to Florida. How's actually Florida over there? I heard they rarely get any snow. I heard. So is it snowing in Florida right now or no? 15. Too far south. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, cause I don't know, cause it's kind of rare for other countries, I guess, or other states. Yeah, other states get snow, I guess. Somewhat people are saying. I don't know. I don't know my geography. My high school didn't teach me geography anyways. It's a bit weird. Because I feel like geography is such a forgettable subject and people just resort to history and that's it. And Serena, okay, hold on. I think he sent me a friend request, right? No, that's someone else. Well, I guess I can type down my UID since you need your UID pretty much. Hold on. 618-480-91. There we go. That's my UID. Since you can join people's world without the need of being in their friend list. So you can just go to co-op mode and search for a player UID. As long as they're in the same server as you are, you should be able to join in their world. If they accept you, that is. If they allow you to enter into their world. Like, you rarely find any co-op players in Genshin Impact, I'll be honest. You rarely find any of them. Noelle's very powerful. I'm proud of her. I just need to get the 4-set bonus of the husk. That's it. The husk artifacts. That's it. But no, none of them are good though. Unfortunately, I don't have the one I need too. Unfortunate too. That's even more unfortunate. Alright. Alright. Oh wow, you're only well level 6. You're only level 6? Wow, you're relatively new. Well, unable to enter. Oh, you're still doing the, what is it? I think you're still doing the Archon quest. I think the very beginning of the very like introduction to the game. You're still doing that. Okay. I think you have to complete that first. Then you can do. Then other players will be able to enter your world. Yeah, that's right. Right. No, that's right. Yeah. So, all right, that's cool. You know, even though I'm not broadcasting or live streaming, you can still just send me a message too. That's okay. I don't mind people sending me a message in Genshin Impact. If they need help, then I can help them. That's it. So don't be afraid to send message. Don't be afraid to send a message too, if you need help with anything. Just know that I'm just available whenever I'm available. That's it. 20k, 15k, 14k, 17k, 10k, 10k. My goodness, I think the world's actually very. I think with this team comp, it's actually very pretty what is it called, very consistent. I'll say a little bit more consistent. Yeah, it's a bit consistent. This is most like, for me, when it comes to Genshin Impact, I don't care about damage, I care about consistency. As long the build or the party setup I'm doing has a lot of consistency, then I'm fine. That's like the only main reason why I kind of don't really care much about my damage output. I'll say, like, I would care about it when I see big numbers popped up. Yeah, definitely. But realistically, I really want consistency instead of like showing big numbers, because consistency is very important when it comes to, like, if you ever want to do the abyss, basically, since consistency may be very valuable. But most case scenario is that you're probably going to do like a lot of damage, depending if you have very good artifacts and very good team comps or synergy whatsoever. It really does depend though. nothing in going. Hmm. That's right. Your shield means nothing. And I kind of want to say this too. Not all characters are useless. I can tell you that right away, since you're also a newcomer. Like, I guess, yeah, I guess a word of advice from me, I'll say. I know you never ask it, but I'll just say it anyways. When you're a newcomer, you're just going to see a lot of people are telling you to use 5-star characters whenever you can, or just like just disregard any other characters as long they're 5-star character. You're fine. But I'll tell you that all characters are viable. They all have their pros and cons. Think of this as in Monster Hunter. If you ever play Monster Hunter, you know that in that community, people will tell you that all weapons in that game are very viable and they have their own pros and cons and they have their own ups and downs. It's the same thing. Apply that same concept into Genshin Impact. Every character in Genshin Impact has their own pros and cons, and you can make any of the character your favorite character, like favorite characters, like for example Barbara, for example. Mainly people will use Barbara just for healing, as a healing unit, but some people will literally will play against the rules, will bend against what people will say and make her as a DPS, since Barbara is also another option to be a DPS character if you want to. It's just that you need more investment. You just need more. You just need more investment in order to make her as a DPS character. It's in most case scenario, any character in this game can be a DPS character. It's just that you need to invest in them in order to do a lot of damage, or in order to be the ideal build you want for that particular character. So yeah, just keep that in mind. In any character in this entire game, the whole entire cast that we have available currently for Genshin Impact, they can be a very viable DPS character. It's just that you need to take the time to really do build them and invest in them too. And you need to, like, test a lot of units, like character units, to see if they have very nice synergy or very good synergy together. And probably take it and probably try it in the Abyss at one point whenever you're like into the late game, since most of the time you will be visiting the Abyss to farm Prime Gems most of the time. It's not much. It's only 50 Prime Gems, but 150 every completion or every star you get from the Abyss, the floor Abyss. So it's quite nice. It's better than nothing. It's also another way for free to play players to get Prime Gems in a way. But yeah, that's all. That's the word of advice I would say, definitely, whenever there's a newcomer. And I guess also another thing too you should know is artifacts, I guess. I'll tell you right off the bat, in the very beginning, it's gonna be a rough start, since most of the artifacts they gave you is pretty useless. The only reason why they gave you these artifacts is definitely just to keep you alive somewhat. So once you reach AR 45, that's when you should be focusing on farming artifacts and have the ideal build for your character that you have. Since because I'll say AR, low AR to 30 and 40, somewhat, I'll say around 42 a little bit. You want 5-star artifacts, 5-star rarity artifacts, if you can get them. Since in AR-45 you're guaranteed to get a 5-star artifacts, while as in AR-40 and 30 and below, they won't even allow you to get a 3-star art. They won't even allow you to get 4-star artifacts if you're only AR-30, 35. And AR-40 is when you're guaranteed to get a guaranteed to get 4-star artifacts. And if you're lucky too, you can definitely get 5-star artifacts too if you're lucky. But it's just that it's not guaranteed whenever you're farming. So if you want to get guaranteed like 5-star artifacts, you definitely need to be AR-45 in order to do so. So yeah, artifacts farming will come later. Just that in the very beginning, it's gonna be a very rough start. It's gonna be very rough. So don't be too discouraged, if you're dying a lot in Genshin Impact. What else I need to do? Yang Fei, your baby plays with Shang Yan. Is it nighttime? Yeah, it's nighttime. Nah, I can't do the Dragon Spike. Oh well. Okay, no. I need the crystal slime. Oh, crap. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it quits here today, since I think, yeah, I'm pretty much done with Genshin Impact for now. So, yeah. I'll see you all tomorrow, maybe, if I'm into Genshin Impact. If I feel like playing Genshin Impact again, maybe. I'm not quite sure. I may as well do like a broadcast just for no reason. But I have another plan. Like I have other ideas I want to do in a way to interact with randoms. I guess in some way. I don't know really, because I have an idea. I have a plan that I kind of want to try out to see if it works or not. But I may have to collab with randoms in order to see if this works or not. But I have to wait and see. Anyways, yep. I'll see you later. Bye.